Hi, I'm Ken, CEO of Roadstar Caravans.
My name's Peter Smith, dealer principal of Roadstar Caravans.
And today we're here to review the flagship Daintree Sirius.
So I'm here with Ken, obviously you know Ken. He's the CEO of Roadstar Caravans and also owner of High Tech Engineering. And that's what we want to sort of discuss today is, Ken, how long, first of all, has...
Well, we've been around for over 45 years in business. Our background is general fabrication and engineering. So we build our chassis precise, which is the foundation of the Caravan.
And tell me a little bit about, I get asked this question a lot because I know that we use the best materials. So can you explain to the viewers out there what grade materials you're using?
We're using 450 grade dual grade, 450, or BHP, Australian steel.
Yeah.
It's a super gal, which is a gal coating inside and outside of the RHS.
Yeah.
And it gives you durability, long durability.
Yeah. And also, because, I mean, obviously you've been going one of the longest serving chassis manufacturers. So that obviously gives people confidence to buy not only your product, but what your product's sitting on, which is the foundation.
Correct.
Needs to be 110%. And so tell the people out there about your computations.
All our drawbars, all our chassis are computed, even our bumper bars are all computed. It's all, make sure it's all square, it's all straight.
So your
very important.
computations is obviously
engineering
your
reports.
grades.
All our reports. We've got
Yeah.
we keep all records on our chassis.
Fantastic. And just the last question is, how's the outside of the chassis finished?
Well,
you can obviously get gal dipped if you
can
want.
get gal dip. It's heavier. It's about 10% heavier. So we're using the super gal, which is durable.
Super gal, and what does it finish with?
It's we etch primer it, 2H primer it, and on top of the etch primer, we're using a hammer tone, grey hammer tone finish. But prior to that, obviously we chip and file and clean and prep before we spray. So we just don't spray over anything.
Fantastic. Gives people great confidence in buying the Roadstar Caravan, knowing that everything's made within 3 factories. So that's very important for the consumer. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to show you some of the external features of the Caravan. So I'm going through some of the external features of the Daintree Sirius, which is our flagship model. Now, starting with the DO35 hitch, working our way back to the deflector, which obviously protects the front of the van by deflecting rocks. Then you've got a Weber slide in this side, and then you've got the generator slide on the opposite side, which gives you even more room inside the toolbox for other items. Then we're going through, we've got a full tunnel boot in here, which I'll quickly open up. And this has got the same plastic as all of our Caravans, which is a really thick, I think it's a glass fill nylon, easily for tubs to slide in and out of. And one thing I didn't explain was our beautiful, which are 100% exclusive and designed by us, designed by Roadstar Caravans, which is our mouldings front and back. So the other things I will explain is this is obviously a drop-down picnic table. It's got the 240 volt power here. Now, a lot of you are going to wonder, how did you manage to do that? It's a 32-inch smart TV and it's 12 volt. So you don't need to run that through an inverter. That can actually run straight off your batteries. And this is an Italian door and it's completely sealed. So it's 100% weatherproof. So this is fitted with full independent suspension, 16-inch 265 all-terrain tyres to withstand those, those heavily graded roads. This is the Dometic Hourglass. We call it an aircraft door because it's so thick, but it is an amazing door. It's quite soundproof, which is the word, and also very well insulated. And we've also got the Techno Step, which is 100% electric. which makes it easy so you don't need to bend down and pull out a step. It's also got the little light on the side there, storage underneath the club lounge in the rear of the Caravan, which is really important. It has a 4-leg rear bar, so if you wanted to add any other weight to it, I think it's 300 kilos that it will take up to. It's also moulded rears and also reverse camera, and it's got spotlight. It's got a light bar on the front and 2 smaller light bars on the rear. So that concludes the external features. Now I'm going to take you inside and show you all the internal features of the Caravan.
Okay, Peter, we're in the Daintree Sirius. I want to test your knowledge now. What have you learned from Roadster? Who's the intended audience for this van?
Well, the Daintree Sirius is pretty much a person that's either wants to live in it for 6 months of the year or full time. I mean, we've had people that have purchased it and are calling it their home 24/7. And we've had other people that have purchased it that are chasing the sun for 6 months of the year or more. And it's got the absolute mod cons all the way through it. It is a full luxury caravan, as you can see.
I definitely can see because I built it.
Because that's why you've called it your flagship model.
Correct.
Because it's fitted with the best of everything. Now I'm going to test your skills. Can you tell me how this beautiful caravan, this beautiful Daintree Sirius, is constructed?
Well, it's definitely a one-piece monocoque design sandwich panel. As we know, 25mm sandwich panel with fiberglass skin on each side, with extruded polystyrene in between, high density. You got a floor is a 45mm. 45mm, fairly thick.
Would cut out a lot of cold, I suppose, coming in.
Oh, definitely,
very early in the morning.
Definitely,
and it would obviously cut the heat out as
and
well.
Weight as well. So
that's what I wanted to talk.
Yeah, well, that's where we get with it. That's where we're heading. We're reducing weight in the chassis, so we're using less bearers, but it's designed and engineered to have the equivalent strength. With the floor, the monocoque design of the van, we're reducing weight, and a 23-foot club lounge.
I was going to ask you something because I'm going to shock people out there. In a 23-foot van, can you tell everybody out there how much this caravan weighs? And don't forget, folks, this is a full off-road caravan with everything on it. So can you tell me the weight?
2.6 tonne, unheard of.
Unbelievable.
And you've got your plenty of water storage underneath and your grey water.
You and I have been in the industry for a very long time, and to get a van at 23 foot at 2.6 tonne is unheard of.
Correct.
That's amazing, Ken. And my hats off from everybody to you for designing and to being at the forefront of this technology and being one of the innovators is incredible. So we all take our hat off to you, especially for coming up with such a beautiful product.
Well, we're building with pride and a lot of passion. So what we built, obviously we want to deliver to our customers what we want for ourselves. So we always aim for the best and we don't compromise anything else.
Fantastic. Now we're going to show the folks out there some of the internal features of this caravan. I suppose what the most appealing thing of the Daintree Sirius is rear club lounge, which is lots and lots of room to seat minimum 4 people up to 6. And then you've got that wide doorway where husband and wife can walk past each other without rubbing shoulders. And you've got bench tops on the right hand side, bench tops on the left hand side. So loads and loads of bench space. It's got some very large cupboards to actually house kettle, toaster, coffee machine and pots and pans in the one cupboard. It's got a washing machine on this side, which is a front loader, 3.5 kilo front loader washing machine. The leather club lounge is really high grade leathers, with including the high grade infill as well. The table is actually called a Nuevo table leg, and that actually drops, that's fully adjustable and actually drops to a bed as well, which we make it a tick cushion that fits on top of this when you drop it down. It's got a fan forced oven with a high temperature wok burner. It's got filtered tap, strip lights in the bulkheads, strip lights in the kickers on the floor, which again is beautiful ambient light at night. It's also got microwave oven. It has a Dometic compressor fridge. It's got the German air conditioner, which is the Truma. It's also got continuous hot water system, 2 batteries, 2 solar panels, which is this Caravan here has the BM Pro, which is you basically get an app on your phone and you can control a Caravan via the app and switch lights on and off, water pump on and off. All soft close drawers. Like I said, this Caravan is our flagship model. So this is a center shower toilet, which is fantastic. It's got twin concertina doors, so you can actually have a concertina door on this side, and there's a concertina door on the bedroom side as well. It has a huge shower. It has ceramic toilet bowl, strip lights in the bulkheads as well as on the roof. It's got all of our top of the range features such as angled taps. You can either have them in chrome or you can go the black tapware if you wish. It's got power points at the sides of the bed. It has a fan above the bed, which is great, and it's a 12-volt fan as well. There's 2 fans in the van, and that's the interior of the Daintree Sirius. So that concludes our tour of the Daintree Sirius.
And for more information, you can visit roadstarcaravans.com.au or more than welcome to visit our showroom.